They're not complaining about the game anymore.
Dr. Chan to surgery.
I did get the Hurston armor. They did another patch, so we're gonna see what they patched, what they fixed, what's not fixed. Right now I got my MISC Hull C. Last night, I don't know what happened. I tried to do an experienced delivery, but issues arose.
Vehicle selected. Stand by.
I've got a large mission for the, I don't know what they even call this. Well, you can see it up in the upper right. Resource drive, yeah, the resource drive. I'm going to see if they fixed anything, you know. They just did another hot patch. They shut down the servers several hours ago to do a fix. So hopefully all this is all good, right? We like to think so. But we're going to find out. Well, shoot. I'm going to go to Large Hang.
Welcome.
I don't know how all of a sudden now I got a large hanger, but hey, I'll take it. Argo.
Vehicle selected. Stand by. Your vehicle has been please visitors again. Goodbye.
So we're going to take this raft. We're going to see if we can find the goodies, and then we're going to try and do a big mission delivery, because I've never used the Hull C. Had this thing for a long time. And have never done a single delivery with the Hull C. So I just want to, you know, see what we got. See what it does. Well, last night when I tried it, oh boy. You get to the deal, it wouldn't load jack diddly squat. I was sitting still. Then I waited, next thing you know, it would just kick me out as if I was trespassing. And then my ship would get impounded. I was like, okay. You told me to come here to get stuff. And there was like 2 items got stuck to my grid. And then I did that 2 more times. And on the 3rd time, literally going down the, whatever you call that, the docking port hallway, all of a sudden, it was like no gravity in there. And then I realized, oh my gosh, I'm glitching through the mesh of the whole station. My ship was glitched to where there was, I guess it just wasn't existent. So I just logged out. Currently my ship is in a claim situation. It's being claimed. So when I left, even though it was at a docking port, they had no idea where it was. And so on this update, and I don't mind, it's a claim, because I didn't want to have to figure out what I was going to do with that piece of 2 pieces of cargo that were stuck to the grid and I couldn't get off. I tried to get them off, floating out in space. No, they're not there. They're not there, said the computer. So with claiming a ship, that's gonna clear that grid, and we're gonna see about doing what was it, like 700K, 698K for the mission. I don't know if I'll be able to get it. I don't know how popular it is, but I do see a lot of Hull Cs flying around out here. I don't know how to sell it. I don't know how to offload it. I don't know what I'm supposed to do, but I also know people steal off of Hull Cs, and I'm just hoping that, you know, nobody, you know, takes away from my mission and I don't get all that I'm supposed to get, right? Right. So,
quantum fuel 100%.
Gotta collect my shipment. Apparently it's close by, I think. We'll find out. No, it's on the moon? No, it's close by. It's near here. Okay, we'll accept that. Alright, let's see how crowded everything is. I suppose if I would have gotten on first thing after they fired up the servers, I would have been better served, but scroll back out a little bit. Let's just stay in this mode since we gotta look for our jump points. Let's get that fired up, warmed up. There we go. We should be able to get out now. Oops. This ship handles so well for being a cargo ship. You see how fast that thing moves? Moves better than some of our fighters that we have. There you are. Okay, it looks like you're on the other side. I hope we have rain. I really like the rain effect on Hurston now. It's kind of soothing. You know, you hear it. It's hitting on you when you're outside. By the way, news is out. Information's been released. The United States has admitted to weather manipulation for all you climate change knuckleheads. And that means that the United States is doing it. Great Britain's been doing it. Germany has been doing it. All these nations have been doing it. It's all a form of psychological control. Yeah, Chicken Little, the sky is falling, the sky is falling. It turns out it's your own damn government. Now that's not to say that the planet hasn't been in a stasis of total change of climate. And I say that, oh yeah, we're gonna have rain. And I say that because, you know, ever since this Earth has been around, climate's been changing. I mean, there was a time where there was so much oxygen on this planet that insects were flying around that were big enough to pick up a small child, carry it away, and, well, eat it. Make sure I'm not hitting the ground. I'm still 7 clicks up. Now, I could get rid of these volumetric clouds by having the clouds go to 0, because it used to be easy, you know, you can see where you're going. But this is actually, this kind of adds a thrill to it. You got to really pay attention to your altimeter, your speeds, and all that stuff. So we're 3 clicks up. Well, heading to 3. See, I can't see the small numbers. That's the one thing, they make this screen so small. And the 2.5 clicks up. Oh, we're flying over. We're overflying everything. I was looking at the wrong thing. See, isn't that rain cool? It's just such a cool thing. So we're gonna see if they fix this elevator situation. They've really been having a problem with these elevators. The other problem they have is, I mean, look at what we're dealing with. People showing up. Okay. I mean, really, guys. A Polaris, are you that, is your dick that small that you're so afraid that you gotta do cargo runs with a Polaris? I mean, think about that. Okay, this guy's working his mission. You know, I don't even know if there's a queue here or what. Guy think he's gonna do? He's gonna move the Polaris with that Pisces? I don't think so, buddy. Yeah, he's trying to move it. Ain't gonna happen, bro. See, so here's the bottleneck that they've created. I don't know what the deal is with this ship, why it's here. And this guy in this Pisces, he's gonna blow up shortly. It's only a matter of time until he blows up. This guy is walking each box into a ship. I hope that's, no, it's not the last box either. So it's only a matter of time till this guy blows up. Your hull can only take so much of a beating. So once he blows up, I'm gonna land next to this thing. But yeah, you know, this is the kind of jackassery you got to deal with in this game. You know, I would never use my Polaris for this, nor would I park my Polaris on the pad where you know people have to go to get their mission stuff. And I would never park it there just to block the pads. It's just. But this is a jackassery you got to deal with in this game. I'm surprised that Pisces has not blown up. This dude is really trying hard to move this ship. And I just hope this C1 is done loading. Because seriously, guy, the C1 is the worst ship for these missions. Well, it's not the worst, but yeah, he's good. He's good. So, the name of the game is to see if we can get this all to work. Will it work? We don't know. I'd go run, but I'm afraid somebody will take my spot here, so I'm gonna just do it manually. Okay, elevator's going down fine. Now, what had been happening is that there have been ghost packages in here, so I wouldn't be able to put the full 18. Looks like I got the full 18 in this time, right? So we're gonna do it. I hope. This is where it'd be nice to have the have my Atlas or an Atlas out here, but I don't want to go get an Atlas because I'm afraid, you know, somebody's gonna come take your stuff. They will too. A bunch of ne'er-do-wells around here. My word, this guy, wow, he pitched that thing on its side. Oh, wow, with a, okay, I stand corrected. I didn't think that was a possible thing. But a Pisces has flipped. Where did that go? A Pisces seems to have flipped a Polaris on its side. And then some other guy just parked up next to him. This guy seems to be helping, which is cool. The problem with this guy helping me is he's not putting them in order, and he's making me move faster. In the sense that, not that I can't move faster, but, you know, I use a controller quite a bit. And hopefully he went to go get an Atlas. If he went to go get an Atlas, that would be awesome. Let's see how this ship works, though. This ship is the ship to have for all this. My problem is, I don't know what to do with this guy. Okay, I see what's happening. See, he's got my grid all messed up here. See, I normally have it all straight and nice, tidy. So I like to do it right there. I can get all the bottom row. But I don't blame the guy. He's probably like, come on, man, we gotta go, we gotta go. I'm just glad he didn't steal some of my cargo, because what you can do is, you know, I was a ne'er-do-well, which I'm not. I could steal this cargo. So the bottleneck is still happening. In the sense that, you know, there's stacking players up and there's so many different, you know, locations that they can do all this at. But it's like they're consistently sending everybody to the same place. It's better. What the world is happening? Ridiculous. You know, you can't turn around very fast or you're going to lose all this. Or you lose connection. Okay. The last nine are coming out now. Take it. Oh man, that was scary. But ideally, you want to have a so that guy left. He must have gone over there. Yeah, he's over there. That's so funny that they got that Polaris out of the way. And this is like twice as fast if you have a like a Atlas out here. Much more streamlined. See, look at that. That's just ridiculous. So I was watching a video on this, and they're talking about how the guy that actually made these elevators, he's no longer with. They like to say that he's no longer with the company. I'll tell you what they did. They fired his ass. Not because he was terrible, because he was in the process of developing it. They probably just didn't think to save money. He wasn't worth keeping. But the problem is that he knows the nuances of the system that he invented. You know, he's the one that programmed this. He knows how to the ins and outs. You know, and these guys are just constantly having to hotfix these elevators. Actually, the whole cargo moving system, the guy was in charge of, not just elevators. I'll guarantee you, he did a lot more than just elevators. So what do you think they should do for low cargo? They should have all these guns and stuff. You know, and look, I don't mind doing this, but this is such a basic operation right here. It shouldn't be broke. There's nothing that should be broken on this. Okay, that's everything. The one dude helped me. I'm appreciative of that. Oh, he's got an Atlas out, that guy. Okay, he's better off than what I was. Don't you love the rain, though? This rain is awesome. It beats, well, maybe not GTA 6. GTA 6 is going to kick this game's ass. But GTA 5 has a great rain effect and everything on the new generation consoles and PC. But that is an awesome rain effect. I just love the sound. It's so relaxing to me. I'm going to go give this guy a salute.
Engines on. Launch complete.
How did they get that? Where did it go? Where did that Polaris go? Yep. Look, I'm not seeing things, but that Polaris is just outright gone. Oh, you know what? I will bet. Let's go up. Let's go up. Let's see if we can spot it out in the distance.
Gear up.
It might be blown away because it used to be in the scheme of things. Unless it took off, I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea which direction I'm facing right now, guys. I really don't know which direction I'm facing. I really don't know. See, there's the ground. Is that the ground? Oh my word. How close to the ground? I should have paid attention to my orientation. So see, you got people stealing people's stuff off the elevator, which, look, man, they can do. But the problem is that CIG has left us with no ability to defend because it's an armistice zone. So somebody's grabbing your cargo that you have on your ship off of your elevator. You pull it up. You can't do anything except get in a pissing contest with your little controller and try and steal the cargo back. So it's kind of like a taking advantage of a bug situation, you know, and to me that's just not right. I know other people will argue stealing cargo in an amnesty zone. Yeah, this guy's right, the proctor. He's right. It's like, are you serious, man? You know, it's not that difficult to get your own damn mission. That's OM6. I wonder if I think I can get the jump. Let me see if I can find OM4. If that's 6, that's going to be 5 next. What's this? Is this 4? No, that's 2. We should be able to get stuff from 2. Yeah, you know, I could never think about. I would never want to do that to somebody. You know, they're working, trying to get themselves up to it, and to pirate off of this mission, to pirate off of this, it's already a clusterfuck for most of us. And yet you still have to deal with these guys. They're out there pirating you, right? It's a raft.
Quantum travel engaged. Quantum travel complete.
And we'll just stay up here in space. You know, I just want to get this this mission done with, get one out of the way, and then I'm going to attempt to do a whole C. I think my whole C should. But the cool thing is, look at this. Last time I was in game for over 2 hours, and I didn't even get one of these missions even started. And then the other day, it took me like almost 3 hours to do a few of these missions. Now, including looking at my whole C, trying to claim it and stuff like that, running around, I am only 30 minutes in to this stream, and I'm coming to deliver on my first mission. So, you know, currently it seems like it's an improvement. Looks like there's a queue over here. Let's see if they'll give me a large hangar, even though I'm in this ship. I left out of a large hangar. A lot of traffic out here. Let's see what we got down here. We got whole C's, or I shouldn't say whole C's, but C2s. That's a MISC. There's a Caterpillar. We got one of those too. I like the Caterpillar. Okay, I'm in a queue. So if I'm queued, I'm guessing I'm going to go over here to one of these crazy deals. Look at all these ships flying around. There is so much traffic out here. Again, a C2. What's landing here? That's another C2. Wow, I've never seen so many C2s. That's a Caterpillar. I can just tell the shape from a distance. That's a Star Runner. That's a fun ship. Another one, 2 Mercury Star Runners. Interesting. See what we have. That's on the outdoor pad. It's a C1. Connie. Another MSR. Mercury Star Runner, not Starfarer. It's taking off. Just taking off. That is a MISC. I forget their names. They make the names so similar that I don't even say them anymore. So for the record, you know, these guys are, you know, pirates are gay. I'm, you know, I understand pirating, but and I don't mind it. I think it's a part of gameplay. I got no qualms with it. But stealing stuff off of a cargo elevator in an area that's armistice, where the people can't even defend themselves because you're in an armistice, you know, then of course the answer will be from CIG. Well, then let's take the armistice protection away from the zone, and then it's just gonna be a shit show. You know, a total shit show. And you know, to have to deal with that, you know, this is where there's no set rules, and they don't care. They really don't care. You know, I've got I put out a video. I was actually able to edit the last part of my stream yesterday, and right now here at Everest, the dialogue's not going on because for some reason the guy behind the counter, CIG is who I call him, is cowering, so none of the NPCs can talk and communicate with him. But the conversation that was had yesterday was so funny. It was basically the people complaining about regen and how they paid for it and all that, and it was so funny. All he had to do is just put in the word gameplay, game development, elevators, anything, you know, landing, queuing up for landing. They should have all these things should be able to open up at any given time. You know, if you show up in a medium ship, if all these ships are out here, give them a large hangar. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 large hangars, and they only use like a couple of them for ships to land in. You know, it's insane. When you guys said it was like number 1, and I'm still waiting for a landing zone. So you know, here's the line. Instead of a line being at a terminal, the line's just to get a landing spot. So let's see. I got here with 29 minutes to go, and I've now been sitting here for about 5 minutes, waiting for a landing. A pad. Calling out to him. Why are my shields down? See, why do I have shields down? That's interesting.
Shields on.
How do those even get turned off? How do those even get turned off? I've never turned those off. And look, they're still not working. They're not generating up, right? So technically I'm a sitting duck right now.
Shields on. Shields on.
Why do I have so much power to my engines? And I'm still not getting shield power. Still no shield. Wow, what's going on here? Shields aren't working on my ship. They're powered up. Go figure. Okay, I'm gonna try and manually call. Okay, joined. What? What happened to the last time I joined the hangar queue? What happened to the last time? Oh God. I don't know what they fixed, but there's always something to be broke. Okay, that's completed. Thank goodness. I don't know. Yeah, I'm in. Back in the days of being a, you know, if you had a crime stat, you need to land. You try to poach right into somebody's hangar as they opened it while the turrets were shooting at you. Now when the turrets shoot at you, though, you're in some deep doo-doo. Let's touch down real quick. Sorry for that screen glitching. So, the good news is, my whole sea should be claimed by now. So I had to claim it from last night's debacle. Use your tractor beam. So we're going to grab an Atlas, because an Atlas is going to pull that off way faster than I can manually. I would have gone and grabbed an Atlas at the loading zone, but it looks like it's a shit show over there. So people will probably, you know, poach your position. The one guy didn't. You know, I'm going to give that guy, I don't know who that guy was that was helping me load my ship. You know, I know he's, you know, he wanted to get me as low as quickly as possible so that he can get his ship in there, but yeah. So I've learned, do not see, this is how you get your Atlas out. They should be able to grab it like this. There. I've learned that if you're not using head tracking, you have way more control. Thing is lining up the far away, so let's see. Smaller boxes. Put there. Okay. Let's keep it uniform. Damn it, Jim. I didn't bring the elevator back up, ran all the way back to this thing, got into it. Yeah, let's go. Door shut. So watching all this animation, I'm like, I gotta get back out anyway, right? Oh, jeez, really? See, now I don't know why it does this either. There's no reason for that. There's nothing making it move. Stick? Yeah, you stick. See now that. See now, this is where you run into problems too. What's that about, CIG? Huh? Help me with that. It's not even going in. Crazy, right? See, here it is. They're all like this now. They are all like this. Why does that happen? I don't know. They don't know. This is what happens when you have junk code on top of 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 junk code, and you do it for over a decade. Over a decade. Not only that, but you have 5 different programmers to 20 different programmers. Who knows? They, oh, well, okay, that one works, no problem, right? But you know, this is where so many people don't understand. Like when they get mad at me too in my org. You know, some of them do, not all of them. Some of them are actually adults and they understand what's going on. You know, because you know they'll use excuses like, yeah, well, look how long it's taken GTA 6. You know, they're like 7 years in development, 8 years in development for GTA 6. Yeah, that's true, but they've got the same crew working on it. You know, and they're actually going to be bringing out some crazy shit that I'll guarantee you it's going to be buggy at first, but not nearly as buggy as anything that's ever come out from CIG. Because CIG, the team is constantly changing. There's no retention. They have no retention. I mean, shoot, they have one of the biggest ships they're all boasting about. Their premier alien ship, the Banu Merchantman. And the very guy who designed it and developed it left. He left. He said, fuck you guys. You know, you guys are shits. And they are. They're a bunch of shits. They don't give these guys, you know, they pay little. Because really, again, the business model of this game is the selling of these bad boys. Now, to me, it's like collecting NFTs. They're never going to be worth anything. I mean, sure, I can sell my account for maybe, you know, a value, quarter of the value of what I've got into it. Half if I'm lucky. There's some way dumb enough, you know, kick that kind of cash to me. But, you know, to me it's just like, you know, collecting baseball cards, I guess. But even baseball cards, eventually, some have value. I don't know. There's some ships in this game that do have some value that people pay, you know, thousands for. And I'm not talking about the ships they sell for thousands. There are some rare elements in this game that fetch a pretty penny. See how much faster the Atlas is, though? Compared to this hot mess. This is what they stick us with, though. We're gonna stick it to ya. I'm gonna have to rearrange these so I can stuff my Atlas. Sorry, Atlas. Sorry, Atlas. I didn't see you, man. You're in the way, actually. See, that's not even. See, you have no depth perception. You know, it should automatically just go to the back, but you know, hey. The field of depth is just terrible in this game. Can't put him in like that because he'll be blocking the door. Oh, that's not perfectly placed. Well, why don't you make a grid system that perfectly places boxes? Well, that would take away the immersion. And plus it would make everything faster. You know, our gameplay's all about time sinks. We gotta steal your time. Stack this up. Just pay attention there. We're gonna send this up triple deck. No! See, unfortunately, everything in the elevators has to be on a grid, or it's just not gonna close. I'm sorry, you have us blocked. Come here, last box. I don't know if I can ever get through a bit of gameplay with anything CID makes without a complaint. I can only imagine what a shit show Squadron 42 is going to be. And I don't say that because I want it to be. I just say that because of the track record of who they have and what they put out so far. And look, they make no bones about it. They act like it's the fucking best shit since sliced bread. Yeah. Oh, it's gonna be Gravy Train. It's gonna be awesome. You know, this is supposed to. You know, I love watching these, and you know these new developers that are talking about that. Produce this gameplay, Luke. You know, you see them talking. You know, they got the little cutesy blonde girl, which I'm telling you, that girl needs to get out of program because really, she's producing this stuff. Look at this thing. This thing's broken. Broken. Come on, come on, come on. No, not gonna move. Not gonna move. This is the state of this game. This is the flippin' state of this game. He didn't even want to move. Okay, I'll just put you in manually then. You know, never mind that you're supposed to be automated, but hey, I'll put you in here manually. Yeah. Okay. Oh my word, that's just too much. Okay, so I'm at almost. It took me an hour to do one mission. An hour. And what are we at? 53:30. Okay. Let down the hatch. That might bump on the edge. It might. Put it away anyway. Because I just want to see if I can do this one last mission, and then I'm going to go do something constructive.
Just got word that you turned in that contract. That should help Hurston gain some ground.
Your vehicle has been moved to our store. Please visit us again. Goodbye.
Oh, cut the edge. Cut the edge. Huh? You want to tell me why that came back up? No, it's not because of how I land. I've had it actually fall in there, and it puts it away. I don't get what that is.
Welcome to the ASOC
Except for the fact that maybe I
vehicle
ran
retrieval
across the top of the hangar door. And it will bring everything back up if it thinks that,
system. Your vehicle has been moved. Please visitors again.
I should put it away. Now, we're going to try and do this. I don't know if I can even get a mission or not, but we're going to try. We're going to try and get one of these big hauling missions. Let's go to a lobby. Yeah. Let's put that away. So, hey, can I just do I have a large hangar here? No, I do not. Alright. So we're gonna get our whole C. See, all these guys are doing that.
Welcome to the
Mission.
ASOC vehicle retrieval system.
I would like to do it, but it's kind of depressing doing their missions. Anytime they come out with something, it's pretty depressing.
Vehicle selected. Stand by.
Because they get your hopes up, you know. I've been through it
Your
enough to
vehicle
where
has been to the please
I'm just
visitors again.
indifferent to it.
Goodbye.
I receive everything they say with a huge dose of sarcasm. Because I know whatever they tell me, there's a big fuck you hidden in it, you know. They don't tell you where the FU is, but in this case, you know, it's the fact that their elevators don't work, and they made a game that's reliant on elevators. That's my little whole C. Well, I wonder how big the whole D is going to be, and will the whole D even collapse, be able to fit? Yeah, it should. I bet you it will. It'll be able to fit in here. It's going to be huge, though. And then there's a whole E, which is limited in your ability to purchase. I almost pulled the trigger on one of those, but you know what? I really don't like the design of MISC ships. I swear to God, man. These guys have a penis fetish. Look at every MISC ship. It looks like a fucking 80s porno dildo. It's like, really? This is the best? This is what you guys come up with for a ship that hauls cargo? You couldn't come up with something, you know, a little more, you know, less of a dick shape? No, we gotta have a dick in our game. Jeez, how close we gotta get to that frickin' thing? Turn to our right. Thank you. And go to our left. Now let's see if we can get this mission. I've never done a mission like this. I had it last night. I'd never seen one like this. I was just going through all these contracts. So we completed that one. You know, let's see where we're at in the journal. Where do we stand here? Okay, I'm almost up to another reward. Where am I at? 1127. So I gotta do a couple more of those 100+ missions just to get to this. Then you gotta do a couple more of those just to close out so I get the armor that they're gonna be giving. But, you know, let's see, we're at 67,000 here. You know, everybody's just jumping to the next one that they're gonna get the armor for. And it looks like ArcCorp will be the last one. I don't know how much time we have to do this. But the time sink that they have just to do these missions, Jesus. I have a life, you know? I got a wife. I got friends. Owen doesn't have any friends. You know. what the fuck, man? They know this isn't a kid's game. It's adults who have funded this game. You know, as I was reading in the chat, you know, some of those idiot. Oh yeah, those dads that want to be space truckers. Yeah, you know, it's those dads that funded this fucking game. You fucking morons. I just saw that in my chat. You know, in the chat on the left. I'm just like, look, you guys, we're the ones funding this. Yeah, we expect certain, you know. 247, 698. Here's the mission. Okay, picked up from. Okay, I'm gonna accept this offer. I'm gonna try this again. And where am I going? I'm taking it to Hydrogen to the Magnus Gateway. And I'm taking 4137. So I'm taking less than what I had to take last time. We're gonna see if we can do this, right? Righto. Okay, ship is coupled. No, it's not showing coupled. We want it coupled. This beast you definitely want to have coupled. I'm not going to fly this thing in any mode of decoupled when it's fully loaded because I don't know how you're supposed to sell this stuff. I've never sold the ship. I'm telling you, the best chat I get is strictly from solicitors. Best viewers. No, my best viewer is that one viewer that's up there. I don't know who that guy is. Never chats that I'm aware of. But I always have this one viewer. And I'm just going to say that's my best viewer. You don't have that guy. That guy's always there. There's always that one viewer that's in there. And I appreciate that. Because you put up with a lot of ranting. I got my engines on? Yeah, I do.
Lost.
Okay, so what we're going to do... So much traffic around here. Caterpillar. I do love in this view, you know, you can see these ships. And each one of those ships, it's cool that there's a player in there. Or multiple players. Just cruising around, doing their thing. Oh, shoot. This guy's buzzing me in his little scavenging ship, right? I don't know if that one's mine or not. Awaiting my arrival. Okay, so it's there. They're waiting for me. I'll take it. Alt-K. Should be expanding. I am. And then supposedly right shift will stop my ship from moving. Okay, we are now entering. Okay, do I call? Any instructions? Oh, it's commencing cargo transfer. Okay, cool. Hold still. Okay, there's the boxes. Nice. Okay, it's still giving me boxes. Okay, now it's not giving me boxes. Why not? Okay, it's still transferring. Says, okay, cool. Still transferring. See, I didn't get this last time. Set our course to still loading. So now, what I've been told, this thing handles now like a school bus with a 18-wheeler on top of it. So, at least that's how the description seemed to me. They didn't use those exact terms, but we'll see. We'll see how it works out. There we go. Still loading. Okay, looking good, looking good. We're almost filled up. I'm gonna be like just over 400 shy of max load. There's no voice commands. That's you know, you could have put some voice in. Okay. Will it tell me when it's done? I don't have a readout on cargo. STU. Nowhere on this ship does it have like a readout of how much SCU has been put on. So you should have some sort of a counter, something telling you. Okay, it's still filling. Okay, that's my signal.
Landing gear up.
Okay, let's get this. Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay, I'm glad it worked. I really am. Being very careful. Okay, I'm clear of that.
Shield off.
Get clear of everything. This beast does take a long time to let's not have the sun. Well, we'll just get it. Man, look at the roll rate. It doesn't even roll. Alright. Are we ready? It's my first time jumping in a fully loaded Hull C.
Quantum travel engaged.
So this is what this beast looks like, fully laden. Not fully. There's still like just under 500 SCU available space on this thing. So I don't even know how to deliver. I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I know when you sell stuff, you're supposed to go to, you know, get out, go to the terminal and sell it when you actually do your own investment. But I think this is the way to do it, is with the Covalex. Oh. Before we get there, let's check our rep. Let's see if it gives us... it doesn't seem like it gives you much rep. See, I just got experienced, so I meant that little sliver right there on experienced. I can only imagine what senior and master missions are like. If this is giving me a $700,000 mission. And let's see, we started at about, let's say 55 minutes ago, so we're at just under 20 minutes. So we've been loaded. And let's see how much experience we get to, because really, I want to get this maxed out, just to see how much I can do, so that, you know, I don't know if they're supposed to keep our rep from here on out, but we'll see what happens. So I'm hoping it's just going to send me to like a green box again like this one. And we can just maneuver into it. Because that'll be cool. I'll be doing these deliveries all the time just to get a million here, a million there. Well, 700K. Okay. Moment of truth. Damien, thanks for the follow. Let's see what you got. Nice stream. You really stream so nice. Hey, another salesman. You're number 2 for the day. Good to see you. Of course, I know you're probably just a bot-generated response and talk, because that's all the same language they give. But hey, it gives me something to talk about while I'm flying in space. Okay, let's see what we got. Do a rotation. I don't know where the stop that rotation. See, I'm learning this thing. I'm learning. Shipment. Now, I don't know how I'm supposed to deliver. I don't know. Am I supposed to call? Am I supposed to... Let's get to the zone here. something. Another whole C. Looks like somebody did a mission out here. Can't land. What I will do is I will connect to you guys to deliver my Maybe it doesn't have a thing where you...
Approved to dock.
Where's the dock? Where's the dock? Oh, there's the docking port up here. Okay, so that guy's on the move. He's opened up his grid. He might be coming to steal from me. Of course, with a big old... You couldn't put that in an X configuration? Just control that descent. Let's get this lined up here. Okay. See if I can see this thing. Okay, it's there. It's there. Let's put our landing gear down. landing gear down? Uh-oh. There it is. I really don't know what these dots and all this means. I have no idea what any of this means. Okay. Okay, so that's a line. Based on my yaw. Everything's off now. See, I don't know what's doing what. I don't know what any of these dots represent. They're not very clear on anything here that you do. The other ones, I don't know. I don't know what they are. Yeah, see how that just disappeared? Keep you there. I don't know what the middle one does. I don't know what I'm supposed to try and do here. Okay, that'll disappear. No. Okay, that's... See, I can get 2 out of the 3. why are you drifting? Okay, should that dock me? Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. What? Let's just see where we're at here. Oh boy. Lights on. Oh. Yeah, let's see if this will work. I can't. I don't know. I don't know. Why is there that red dot there? I don't know what to do. Yeah, I don't know what I don't know what I just lost right there. Alright, now it's back. So it's gotta go a little bit to the right. Okay, so now what? What does it do? I mean, what do I do?
Launch sequence started.
Oh, jeez.
Landing gear down.
Oh, you kidding?
Landing gear up.
Are you kidding me? Are you fucking all that fucking time? What the fuck? What the God fucking damn these motherfuckers. Really? Really? What the fuck, you fucking motherfuckers? What the motherfucking fuck? Yeah, I'm pissed now. This is... What the fuck is this? Also, I'm getting ready to be impounded? You fucking fucks. Yeah, I've said it. This game never ceases to piss me off. is there a cargo transferring area? Oh my... Oh, you fucking flippin' sons of bitches. Oh my god. I hit that button first and foremost. Nothing showed up. And I thought, well, maybe, just maybe, I'm supposed to go and dock and sell. But no. Of course, you got a certain amount of time to get into it, I see. I can't even tell what that time is, but I'm getting down to the end of it. I'm at 7 seconds. On here. Much time was I sitting there trying to dock? Almost another hour. Because nothing's clear. Nothing is clear. But now I got an idea of this run. This run is going to be a regular basis. Why not? Shoot, 700K run. Is that a little 8 SCU box down there? By its lonesome, or a 16? What's the biggest crate they make? A 32 SCU? Sweet. Oh my word. Okay. Okay, that's awesome. Now one of my joysticks is not working. Let's get the fuck out of the seat. Oh no, oh no, what? Fuck me, man. You fucking bastards. You're not gonna do it, are you? Yeah, I'm impounded. You fucking bastards. Fuck!